Preloved Chica, passion for fashion.
Hi, and welcome to Preloved Chica show with a little bit of a difference. I've decided every month I'm going to do like a journal or a roundup of everything I've been up to. Because, there's more to life than just secondhand clothes, although it's a big chunk of my life. And I thought you might be interested. I've never really kept a diary, and this is a bit like a diary. It's a video diary. Well, hey, I guess the word is vlog. But anyway, so what did I do in February 2016? An awful lot. Unbelievable. I made a note of all the things I got up to. I gave 4 talks. 2 talks to women's groups and 2 talks to business groups, all about YouTube. Everyone is interested in how do you set up a YouTube channel, and of course I love sharing how I do things, so that was brilliant. That's great exposure for me in February. And the other thing that happened in February is that my son had given me a cooking course for my birthday last year, and it was 2 days, and I took the second day of this cooking course in February. It was an Indian vegetarian cooking course, and it was fabulous. I had my plaster on at the time, so it was a little bit tricky, but we cooked incredible cooking vegetarian meals. And one of my favorite things was this yogurt that we made. We had like thick yogurt, and we strained it for about, 3 or 4 hours, and it was really rich. We put mango in it, we put pomegranate in it, and we chopped pistachio nuts and put that on the top, and it was the most delicious tasting thing. And also it looked so colourful. So that was a brilliant day, and we ended up eating all the food we made, a nice glass of wine. So that was fantastic. That was at the Mistley Kitchens in Mistley in Essex, quite close to me. So that was thoroughly enjoyable, and I will do that again. And after the cooking course, I then went into Manningtree and discovered this vintage shop run by Claire, and she is incredible. So I'm obviously going to be talking to her about getting her on the show sometime soon. So that was a brilliant day. The other thing is I love reading, and this is quite an incredible book. I've read this book, Walking the Nile, Bruce, what's his surname? Feiler. And no, it's not Walking the Nile. It's not Walking. That was the other book. Sorry, whoops. I'm not going to do a retake. This is live. Walking the Nile is the book that I'm currently reading. That's not a February journal thing, so forget that. This is the one that I read in February, Walking the Bible. And what I found really interesting about this was that it took Bible stories and it kind of put them in context of where places are in the world today. So I read this with my iPad alongside me, using Google Maps to see where these places were, like where supposedly the Ark rested, top of Arat, which is in Turkey. So it was fascinating. I don't normally read these kinds of books, but I'm so glad I did. So that took up a lot of time. Loved that. The other thing, I started a digital marketing course. Well, actually more of a digital storytelling course. I don't know if you've ever done one of these online courses, MOOCs they're called, but this one is run by FutureLearn. In fact, I've got 1 more week to go. So that's been brilliant about how to tell a story, or how not to tell a story in my case here. But I thoroughly recommend you checking out FutureLearn. They've got some fabulous courses, and they're all free. And if you're like me, I get really inspired by learning, and I've always got a course on the go. So I don't know what I'll do after this one finishes. I'm sure I'll find another one. Okay, so the other thing, I got interviewed by Siobhan Costello, my first podcast. She interviewed me about trying to help people that she helps, which are authors, people who've written books, help market their books. So I was talking about how you can use these Google Hangouts to talk about your book, get passionate about it, and get the word out there and sell more copies. So there we are. Then the other thing on a creative level, I actually I went to London on a coach trip with my son, another son. I went on a coach trip from Ipswich and we went to see Les Miserables. And what a dramatic performance that was. I was determined not to cry, but by the end of it, tears were streaming down my face. But that was a really great day out. And of course, we went to Chinatown, had a beautiful meal in the Orient, London. Definitely recommend that place. Check it out. And that was a great day. And then another couple of nights in February, I've been to my local pub up the road, the Duke of York, to see live bands. They have Sunday afternoon live bands play their acoustic sets, and Honey and the Bear, one of my favourite sets, they're just a duet, guy and a girl. She plays double bass and sings. They both sing in beautiful harmonies. So I went to see them and a couple of other bands as well. So that's really my journal for February. This is an experiment. Whether I'll do this in March, I don't know. I guess it depends on if anyone comments and says, oh, that was interesting. Or if you want me to do something else, let me know. So please like, share, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because then you won't miss any other episodes of Preloved Chica. Thanks very much for listening. Bye for now.